The murder of Young Dolph affected Memphis like Tupac's death affected the world. I mean, most of us will never forget where we were when we got the tragic news of this brother's death. I thought it was a weak attempt by my homeboy to be funny until his facial expression confirmed that it wasn't a damn joke. There was a sad day in the city for a lot of people. This brother's death was so heavy that Memphis experienced an earthquake the very next day, and it barely even made the news. In fact, most people have already forgotten about it. In my opinion, that mini earthquake was testament to the passing of a South Memphis legend, because although Dolph's music can be heard all over the world, man, Dolph belonged to South Memphis. Memphis is also the birthplace of Stax Records, which gave voices to artists like Otis Redding, Shirley Brown, the Barkays, and Isaac Hayes. It's also the birthplace of the legendary Aretha Franklin, although Detroit gets the credit for her upbringing. Memphis is also known as a tourist spot thanks to the thousands of Elvis fans that flock to the city year-round just to get a peek at the last place he called home. They come from all over the world to pay homage to their fallen legend. It's almost weird how orderly they move crossing over Elvis Presley Boulevard, patronizing the many hotels and gift shops. They all seem happy. And why wouldn't they be? Because although these people are complete strangers to each other, there's literally zero threat of violence amongst them. It's like a silent camaraderie or some shit. I'm sure these happy tourists have no idea that just 10 minutes south of Elvis's house, the street name changes to Bellevue. The fast food restaurants and shopping centers don't reside on this end of the street. This is the beginning of South Memphis. This is where our legend lived before being tragically murdered in broad daylight. As far as Dolph concerned, you know, Dolph was one of the only rappers in the city that we had access to. Do you think that accessibility caused his death?
I mean, in the climate of the city, yeah, way too accessible. You know what I'm saying? It's Memphis. You feel me? You know, you add that with the lack of loyalty, the lack of respect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was too accessible, way too accessible. You know what I'm saying? Because he's an asset. You feel me? And you protect assets. Assets should be, you know, protected. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But a humble spirit and a good heart, you know what I'm saying? Keep a nigga down to earth. You feel me? So, like I said, it's kind of like a victim to his own good. You feel me? In all, you know, it was all, he was him. You know what I'm saying? He was him. He was pure. He was doing what he been doing. You feel me? But the climate of the city, yeah, he was too accessible, man. You know what I'm saying? He was too much of an asset.
I was on the set with that man several times, you know what I'm talking about? And just as humble in front of the camera as off the camera. Intelligent as hell, dissecting things. Niggas get perceptions of nigga, oh, he was this hood nigga, he was this in the outside world. Like, nah, man. Like, niggas are we capable of retaining and attaining information at unbelievable levels. That's why they scared of us. But we got to stop taking each other out. There was no reason for that young man to be gunned down here in this city.
I got to play devil's advocate. Let me ask you, man.
Go right ahead.
Do you think Dolph being so accessible to everybody contributed to his demise, brother?
I think everybody walk the path that they want to walk, that they comfortable walking. It's a road that you got to choose to walk down, and Dolph chose to walk that road, man. So I'm not gonna put that on him. That's how he chose to live. He chose the way he wanted some fucking cookies, man. Like I didn't mean to make you chuckle, but at the end of the day, that's all my nigga wanted.
Yeah.
And now niggas is breaking down his life, trying to see was he out there too? The nigga just wanted some cookies in his city. Butter cookies. Have you had Memphis City School butter cookies, my nigga?
I have, bro.
Yeah, I'm talking to the people out there. But I'm talking to the people out there. If you ain't never had them, see, niggas might be thinking I'm trying to be funny right now. Ain't nothing funny about what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about? That's all he wanted. So don't break it down and be like, not you, but just sometimes it's just the way niggas choose their paths, man. And sometimes the universe chooses for us. Man, touching lives.
Is Memphis' reputation justified, man?
Somewhat. I think it's a lot of fuck shit that go on in every city. city. It's fuck shit that go on in every city. I've been around the country a little bit during this journey. I've been to other cities. It's some grimy motherfuckers everywhere. You know what I'm talking about? You got to keep your head on the swivel and just know where you need to be at. Memphis happens to have a few more of those spots, so your swivel got to be a little looser. But man, a nigga like me and survive Memphis, man. Look at me. I ain't the toughest nigga in the world, but